Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Happy Customers. Happy Customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and stay on top of it all because I work as worship. Yesterday I had a session with few professionals, some training program. And I was addressing them about all about how can you be a money magnet than to be a business magnet. And a businessman, professional, individual, everybody needs money, everybody wants money. So this whole idea was to explain to them about how you can attract money in life. A lot of things were discussed in detail. And one thing which I shared, I thought I'll share with all of you also. Those of you are watching it as a student and those of you are watching it as parents. One very uh, advice I have received in my school days and college days from my parents were this, that, especially from my mom. She kept telling me always make friendship in the classroom with students who are first rank holder, second rank holder, third rank holder. Always make and be in the company of all those intelligent students in the classroom. They always used to keep saying this. And I was always comfortable with my set of friends with whom I used to move around in the school or in the college. And they never liked it. They always kept pestering me about this. And even if you are watching this, you also must have gone through a similar situation either in your student life or if you're right now a student watching this, maybe today. But I also realized yesterday I was talking to all of them, and most of them were there, elderly people, not very elderly people, but grown-up people. So almost all of them must have been become parents, and they have maybe children in the house, and they must be given a similar kind of advice. Always be in the company of friends who are intelligent than you. So I was asking them if I the same philosophy, why is it we forget when we grow up? Why is it that we want our children to be in the company of students who are intelligent than them, so that you also will start scoring better marks, you start scoring better way, you start understanding better way of preparation, you'll start practicing the way they are practicing. So a lot of these qualities of this and top 3 or 4 students in the classroom, you'll pick up those qualities, you pick up their styles, you'll pick up their thought processes, so that you also can score better marks. Why the same philosophy or the same science is not applied, or we tend to forget when we grow up? If we look around, in whatever state of or phase of life you are, in age of life you are, always somebody must be bigger than you, better than you, richer than you. So I ask all of them who are participants, why is it that you do not have a friend circle where everybody is richer than you? If you move around with people who are richer than you and real rich, why don't you be a part of that group and move around with them, so that you also will understand their behavioral patterns, how rich people think, how rich people behave, how rich people take decisions, how rich people process money, and how they're able to make more money than so many of us. Why the same philosophy or the same science is not been applied when we grow up in life? Why it is only limited to children only in the school? And the irony of life is neither the children took the advice, nor when the children grow up they practice the same advice, or the parents are practicing the same advice they given to children. Because if, let's say, you tell your child or tell your children always be in the company of students who are smarter than you, intelligent than you, better than you in all the aspects. Suppose like the child of yours reciprocates and asks you, dad and mom, why are you not in the company of more happier people, more loving people, more richer people, more successful people? you also will become more happy, more loving, more rich, and more successful, isn't it? Because the truth is, or ironical truth is, all of us will always try to create a group of world which is little either par with us or lesser than us, so that we feel our ego is satisfied. But it's such an, can't say tragedy, but it's such an mediocre thought process. So either you should have that drive or that spark that you keep growing faster than anybody in your life, or if you do not have that kind of motivation and drive, why not to be in the company of people who are better than us in every aspect, irrespective of. I told also one of them who went to study out of Bangalore to some other city. I told them, then making friendship with classmates, why don't you use this opportunity? You're grown up now, to make friendship with your teachers, your professors, your HODs, your principals, because they will be able to give you much more clarity, much more advanced look about the subject which you have picked up for yourself. Don't you think you will actually grow more than anybody else? But we tend to only make friendship or circle of company. There are few friends who are required for emotional satisfaction. That is different. But otherwise, I think we should be always in the company of people who are better than us in every aspect, health wise, wealth wise, relationship wise, happiness wise, spiritually aligned, spiritual alignment wise, socially, so that their energy will lift us up. Personal energy might fall short at times, but when you move around with these people who are better than you in almost every aspect, their energy lifts you also, and you actually don't waste so much of your energy, or you don't have to actually put that extra effort. It's always beautiful, like Buddha said, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Always be in the company of not like-minded people. We make mistake here, but I basically meant to say be in the company of right-minded people, people who are better than us in every aspect of life, so that the collective energy of that group can lift us up. And it's very beautiful, simple, and very powerful way of growing in life, whether it is wealth wise or health wise, or it is fitness wise or relationship wise or spiritually, every angle. It is the best thing to do. I think with this belief that yes, we all will work towards building that world of our own, where we will take our life to next level and not get stuck in the same level. Because if you have circle of people who are almost like you and you're par with them, I think you will remain there for a long time, for a lifetime. It's always a challenge, but it's the best thing to do is to keep outgrowing your circle, outgrowing your company of people. How do you do that? By yourself you may not be able to lift yourself, but there will be people at higher level. If you can build relationship with them and be in the company of them, automatically you'll get lifted. It's possible. Let's believe. Let's start this day. Here we go together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So guys, go set and grow.